Elections are around the corner. It begets two questions. Has successful Lok Sabha elections in Kashmir rattled the Pakistani establishment? Second, how do you respond to such events? Will new red lines be drawn? Now on this, I am joined by Lieutenant General Syed Ata Hasnain. So thank you so much for joining me. I read your edit and took a cue from it, and we curated a show. So the first thing which I really want to know, why did you write this? The covert domain remains an option and must be just that, covert. It was such a takeaway line. One, and second thing which I want to know from you is, when you say, should new red lines be drawn? And the third and the request or the suggestion you make is that the elections should not be delayed at any cost. So, to begin this conversation, do you think it's a concerted strategy of Pakistan to delay the action, or you feel that the security grid has weakened in Jammu and terrorists are having an easy day there?
Thank you. Kathika, thank you very much for inviting me for this show. I'm honored that you have used my op-ed as a trigger for your thinking and for your analysis. Let me try and explain my point, and your questions are very, very valid. The first of them, I would say, whether it's a deliberate strategy from Pakistan, I think that's a very obvious thing. As soon as the Indian elections were announced and everyone knew that in Jammu and Kashmir elections are going to be held after a fairly long interval, and that successful elections in Jammu and Kashmir are going to convey a message to the rest of the world, to the rest of India, to Jammu and Kashmir itself, that the problem is getting over, we are nearing normalcy, and the next step would be the state assembly elections. The moment this was announced, I'm sure there were lots and lots of people in Pakistan who must have been studying this, analyzing it. The ISI must have probably got a study group together to have a look at this and see what the implications of this will be. Pakistan has invested 35 years in Jammu and Kashmir, and much more even before that. But 35 years in the proxy war that they have been involved with. They cannot afford to lose this out. If they do not do something at this time, in all intelligence assessments, you have to put yourself into the shoes of the adversary. When I put myself into the shoes of the adversary, I realize if I'm looking at India from the other side, I would consider this the biggest opportunity. A big ticket event happening in India, 9th of June, the inauguration of the Honorable Prime Minister of India, the third NDA government coming into place. All this is considered a big ticket event. Bandwagoning on this, a terrorist act deliberately carried out by Pakistan, sponsored and carried out by Pakistan in one part of Jammu and Kashmir, and getting away with it.